motherfucker.
So, hey guys, Big Ben Motor Vlogs here. How's everybody doing? So I got my stock exhaust back on. It's a decent noise, but one thing I've forgotten, this guy is that little high pitch whine as you're in the higher revs. Let's see if I can catch it on video at one point. But yeah, it's another update video. Another update video, as you probably wonder what the hell's going on. You know, it's been... the weather's been pretty terrible, to be honest. Haven't really had a chance to vlog whatsoever, so it's been pretty naff, to be honest. Pretty naff. Yes, we are... Technically we are super close now to getting my Mod 2, but I got my Mod 2 on Tuesday the 21st. Yeah, so it is the Saturday the 18th today, and at the moment I just cannot wait to get it done. I've been talking about this since like 2 years ago, you know. I'm like, I have to get my test done, I've just never got around to do it. So there was kind of like my New Year's resolution of going, I'm doing my test this year and I'm passing it as well. And look, I am nearly there. I'm super close. But yeah guys, hope everybody's doing well. Got a little bit of news as well, that I've got now 700 subscribers. So that is awesome. Thank you very much guys. I just have to thank everybody for that, you know, 700 subscribers. I know recently, in the last few months or so, I know I've gained quite a few subscribers in that time. Quite a few, to be honest. You know, and that's probably just come from people knowing that I've got my Mod 2 to come up. You know, I've got my full test, getting my MT-07. You know, there's quite a few reasons why people have subbed to me. I'm hoping one of them is because they're watching my videos. Maybe. I've got everything sorted now, pretty much. I've got, obviously on this bike and the MT-07. This bike currently, I've got all the parts for it, put the stock exhaust back on. So kind of like all the parts that I took off, so things like the bar ends, the clutch levers, I've got all of those now ready in a bag for me to take up on Tuesday when I trade this in. I've got, well, like I said, taken the Scorpion exhaust off, and I've got a buyer for it already, which is hopefully buying it on Wednesday, along with a spare set of clutch and brake levers I've got. I got loads of parts so far for my MT-07. You wouldn't believe the amount of parts that I do actually have. I wanted to get a great deal of them, to be honest, before getting the bike, because I know then that I've got all the parts that I've actually wanted. So at the moment, I've got my Akrapovic exhaust, so that's there and waiting, but I'm not going to obviously put that on until my first service anyway. I've got my ribbon tape ready to be put on, tail tidy, so I've got that on as well, got that waiting as well. And I've finally bought a radiator guard. It's the one I was talking about quite a while ago, which is the Bulldog radiator guard. So I bought it in the red mesh, and it's gonna look sweet. And I ordered 2 more things last night then as well. I ordered some brand new clutch and brake levers. So I got some red pair, I think they're called Strata 7s. But I went from a named pair this time. Don't know whether I'm just paying for the name, but they seem quite nice. They're in red, so that's a start. The last other thing then I bought, I'm trying to think if I said anything else. I know I bought one thing, which is something called an O2 eliminator, a sensor eliminator, which looks, to be honest, pretty good. I saw it, somebody recommended it on the MT-07 club, because I was going to get an ECU, or power commander as they call them. I was going to get one of them, and I thought, do you know, I'm going to try this first, because pretty much what it does, I'll do a review on it when I get my exhaust and stuff. It's like a little block which fits onto the harness, the electrical harness kind of thing, you know. So pretty much when you get the O2 sensor, you follow it all the way back up to the harness, the wire harness, the electrical wire harness, and you plug this in instead of the O2 sensor. It tricks the computer into thinking there's a stock exhaust on, because what it does, when you run a performance exhaust on it, you're supposed to then you know, mess about with the fuel, you know, just to make sure that everything is correct, and then you get just a better running bike, because you can run quite rich. Like I said, what this sensor does, it just tricks the computer into thinking that there is still a stock exhaust on it, which in turn then you don't get any performance decreases, because it thinks that it's still running fine. So it's a pretty cool little sensor. A load of them have been sold, no negative reviews on them. Have a go on it, may as well. But yeah, but this Mod 2, I've been watching so many videos on YouTube, you know, trying to put what they're doing in practice, and to be honest, I just feel a lot more safe on the road, because, you know, because I'm more observant, you know, I'm looking for things, looking for people on crossings, watching indicators. I'm doing that anyway, but I'm just doing it's a bit more pronounced than it was before. So I don't normally go on roads that I don't know. I kind of go on roads that I do know, like going to work here now. You know, I know these roads like the back of my hand. I know them, you know. Because I know people say, oh, you don't really need too much practice for your Mod 2, because you've been doing it all your life, and all my life, all of my riding life of 6 years. You know, I've been doing it. Yes, the whole time. Yes, of course I have. But I haven't been doing it obviously test standard. That's the one thing I haven't been doing. And obviously doing it to test standard is important. Because if I just ride as I normally did, a few months back, I wouldn't pass like that. Of course I wouldn't. I would never pass like that. And I knew I wouldn't. Just because, you know, my observations weren't up to standard, my road positioning wasn't up to standard. Now there's certain things that I had to do to make my riding a hell of a lot better. And that's the one reason I've taken my exhaust off a week early. I took it off a week early due to that it's quite distracting, the exhaust is. And I was finding that I just could not concentrate on my riding with that exhaust. Could not concentrate on doing the correct thing, or getting a correct lane position, getting this, getting that. It just wasn't working. So I thought, right, I'm doing it a week early, out of the way. And yes, for doing that, it's a lot better, a lot better. And then once he says, congratulations, you have passed, it'll be such a big release off my shoulders, or such big weight off my shoulders. It's going to be so good. I just cannot wait, cannot wait. That ride back from the test centre back to JT's is going to be the word. Yeah, so I hope I haven't blabbed on too much. As soon as I know anything about my Mod 2, it'll be up on Twitter. So if you want up to date this minute, then give me a like on, give me a follow on Twitter, and you'll be able to find out from there what happens on the day. You definitely are. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you very soon, and hopefully my next video will be on my MT-07. That's what I'm hoping. Say bye, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.